Hi guys, today I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I am completely barefaced. I just washed my face. I'm just going over it with one of these oxy pads. I always do this after I've washed my face just to make sure I get everything off. I don't use any moisturizer. I'm using some of this Age Rewind eraser, and I use it in the color Fair. Because I don't use foundation, I use this to cover up the red spots and under eye shadows and whatever, and I take whatever's left on my finger and I just go over this top part and go all around my eye. I just use my fingers. I always make sure I rub it in really good around here, because otherwise you get like lines where your makeup ends and your nostrils are. Rub it in around your nose, because I have pores on my nose and around my nose, so I always make sure I rub it in really good around there. Then I take my little thing that you guys have all seen. It's Physicians Formula in the color Creamy Natural, and that's what it looks like. And I just take that little puff in there and I set my makeup with that all around my eyes. And there's that. Now I'm going to just do my eyebrows quick, and I use the IT Brow Power Perfector. Anyways, it's the universal on taupe, I think. I can't see without my glasses. And I start on the corner here, on the inner corner, and go straight out, you know, up at a little angle, and then curve it around. It stays for 24 hours, so you gotta really work kind of quick with it if you need to wipe anything off. So, there's one. And I'm probably doing a sloppy job today. Make sure they're the same width apart. This is just a quick job, guys. I'm just staying home, but I like to put a little makeup on just to make myself feel better in the morning. And I'm just going to take this little Maybelline Thin Precise in black eyeliner. Get a smudge. Okay, and then do the other. I don't know. They're uneven, but anyways, who cares? You know that? Nobody's going to see me. I may go out afterwards. I do have errands I need to do, but I don't know if I want to do them today, because it's cold out, and I was out yesterday. I went to yoga yesterday morning and did a few errands. So, well, not really errands. I picked up milk and got gas for my car. Oh, the lady that I go to for yoga, she has it in her basement. And there's about 5 other women. And she has a heated basement, and so the floor is all painted. She has yoga mats down and everything. And we go there 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And anyway, she's 76 years old, this woman. You should see her. She can do all the poses and everything, and she puts the rest of us to shame. There's some older women in the class, and then there's like one who's a friend of mine who's the same age as I am. But these women are amazing, and they're just so friendly. Most of them are older than me, and then there's me and my friend Cindy, who are the youngest ones. And we're 63, and the rest of them in their 70s. You know, it's an inspiration, especially Gloria, the lady who owns the house that has the classes. The only reason why she does the classes is because it's more of an incentive for her to do the exercises, and she likes the company. She lives alone. She's a widow. And she's the one that I bought the house on the lake from, that we bought that house from. And she's, you know, we've gotten back in touch again after a lot of years of not really seeing each other. But she's a fun lady, and she is just so full of life. And she started seeing my friend Cindy's dad, who had just moved up from Texas. Cindy moved him up from Texas because he was getting on in years. He was, you know, in his 70s, and he didn't have any family down there or anything. And so anyway, she brought him up here and got him settled in a place. So him and Gloria, you know, the woman who owns the yoga house, started dating, and it was the cutest thing, because sometimes he would come to the yoga classes, and the two of them would sit there and giggle like a couple of teenagers, and do the exercises with us and everything, and it was just so cute. Anyways, he slipped outside his house on a patch of ice last February, ended up in the hospital with a brain hemorrhage, and he ended up passing away. And Gloria had started seeing him, and she took it bad. So it was a sad day. And he was so funny in class. I mean, I used to rib him a lot, you know, kid him around. There's this one exercise that we do where you have to take your hands and put them on the inside of your knees and like push with your, you know, resistance to build up your leg muscles. So anyways, we're in class doing it, and John, who is Cindy's father, happened to be sitting next to me. And just to break up the monotony, and I like to kid around, and I said, the instructor says, put your hands on the inside of your knees and push with your knees against your hands, you know, for resistance. And so I looked over at John, and he's trying to do it, and I thought I'd be funny, and I said, John, put your hands inside of your own thighs, not mine. And of course he turned bright red, and you know, he knew I was kidding, but I miss him in class. He's just such a character. I picked my lip here yesterday, so I had it bleeding. But anyway, I went to that yesterday. Went and got gas, and went to the bank, picked up milk, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Gloria was telling us about this story. I mean, for 76, she looks like she's 66. And maybe someday I'll take the camera and I'll film our class for you and show you the fun we have and the fun ladies that are there. But anyway, she goes online, and she was talking to this guy online from some dating site or something, and she said he was 66, she's 76, and she said that they had struck up a nice conversation, and that, you know, starting to blossom into this nice, sweet friendship, and he made her feel like $1 million. They talked on FaceTime, and she would get up in the morning and rush to her computer to see if he was online, and she even introduced her kids to him on FaceTime, and he worked out on the ocean on some kind of barge. I don't know if it's an oil barge or whatever. And so anyways, he said, I'm not going to be able to come in from sea to meet you because I have to fix, I don't know, these gears on the boat that broke, and it was my fault, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it's his boat or the whole story was just fake. And all of a sudden he says, and I don't have any money and right now on me because I'm out at sea. And he asked her for $65,000 for the parts, you know, to fix the stuff on the boat. She was telling the story in class the other day, and all of us just kind of like gasped, like, no, stay away. But, oh my God, what's going on with my hair? Anyways, her kids said, you know, Mom, stay away, that's a red flag. And she's so lonely, and she just wants to feel wanted and needed. She lives alone. Her kids live around the area where she is and everything, but I guess, you know, kids get busy, they got their own lives and families and stuff like that. But scary stuff happens on the net. I'm going to use some of this. Mary Ellen gave me this when she came up, and this is the IT Cosmetics, and it's the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face. So I'm going to use a little of this on my cheeks, and then this little shiny one on the tip of my nose. You know, it's scary out there. I mean, it's like they prey on lonely women of a certain age that they figure are, you know, have money, they're widows, or blah, blah, blah. I don't know what they're thinking, but it's just scary because they hit on vulnerable women. So we all kind of warned her, like, be careful and don't get sucked in just because they give you a compliment and tell you you're beautiful. And because she said, you know, I woke up feeling pretty. I felt like I was desirable, like I was alive again. She said it gave me a reason to wake up in the morning and feel like, you know, somebody was there waiting for me. And I mean, I can totally relate, you know. I'm going to use some of this Batiste. I bought some of this. It's the original scent. Good, my hair just needs some fullness. And this stuff smells so nice. But anyway, oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I went to the movies the other day with a friend, and we went to see A Quiet Place. I'll tell you, in my opinion, don't waste your money to go see it. It was a quiet place. There was no dialogue in the movie at all. I'm sitting there waiting for them to talk. They don't talk throughout the whole movie, because any noise or any, talking, these creatures are outside on the land around them, and if they hear anything, they come and they kill you. There were empty stores, like where people would go in and just like take food. The doors were open and the shelves were bare, and I guess these creatures must have landed on Earth. I don't know how they got there. They really didn't say in the movie because there was no dialogue. One of the stars of the show, I forget her name now, is pregnant and gives birth, and she couldn't make any noise. She had to stay silent throughout the whole delivery. And when the baby started crying, they had to put the baby, they have a silo, it's like a farm. They had to build like a room inside the silo and put the baby in a hope chest and shut it with an oxygen tube going in and a little mask over the baby's mouth. The whole movie was just so weird. I'm looking around the theater and I'm wondering why they're all like young kids, like high school kids. This movie, why are there just all young people around? Because it's like a teeny bopper, like scary movie. And so I get out and I said, "Please, Colleen, you really know how to pick them." So I give the movie a thumbs down. Like, remember Siskel and Ebert used to give thumbs up or thumbs down? I would give it a thumbs down. If you don't know sign language, you just gotta sit there and kind of figure it out for yourself, like, what's going on in this movie? But anyways, this is my face of the day, guys. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and basically say hi, and I'm doing okay, and the snow is melting, although today it's like freezing. I think it's in the teens this morning. I will come back and I will talk to you soon. And I'll be doing some cooking videos too coming up once I figure out what I'm going to cook. I'm sorry I've been away. I'm so sporadic, and there's so much time between my videos. For those of you who are new to my channel, it came up on the 1-year anniversary of my husband's death, April 25th. And I didn't realize how badly it would affect me. And it just kind of drags you right down, and you just go right back and relive. I relived the night of his death when he died in bed with me, and just everything about that night. And you just keep, I relive it all the time. I just keep thinking, what could I have done? I mean, he went just like that. There's nothing I could have done, but you just replay it over and over in your mind, and you want to just turn back the clock and fix everything, and you can't. And it's so hard to get used to the idea that you can't turn back the clock. It is what it is. I have to just keep focusing on taking one foot in front of the other and just move forward. I can't look back and I can't say, what if, because you'll drive yourself crazy. So anyways, that's why I haven't really done any videos. I've been just really bad about sitting down and doing a video. But I've missed you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm getting rusty at doing videos, because it's been a while and I want to get back into the swing of things. But I want to do videos like what you guys want to see too. So if you want to throw some ideas down below in the comments, and just let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear. Ask me questions, do whatever you want me to do. Hope you're all having a great week so far, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.